Good morning, church. It's Kevin Duclairon. I am standing right now at Southwest Jefferson and Southwest 4th. There is some sort of, I'm right outside of the, this building here is the City Hall, and there's construction going on over there, and wanted to let you know in case you hear some form of generator, anything going loud, that's what's going on. On my way here, I'm on my way to 24 Hours right now to do some health workouts and stuff, and I was looking at my bag, and you ever have those experiences where you're smelling a bag and it smells like shit, and it's like, why does it smell like shit, and it's like, all of a sudden it's like, well, I don't have an animal, so who is it that's taking a poop and putting it in those little green bags and then putting it in your food bag? And the only person that does that is Gabriel. The only person that I can think that would have the nerve to do that is Gabriel or the black community, where they're coming into the tent at night and they're pooping inside of these bags, and then they're taking the bag full of shit and then they're putting it in, CVS bags, and they're putting it in this kind of bag here from Walmart. You know what I mean? It's kind of gross and disgusting, but this is how I'm being dealt with. Last night I was sexually assaulted 3 times. I woke up after the first time and went to the police department and spoke to one of the older men at the desk, and I told them that there's some bad stuff going on in the city, and these people want me gone. I mean, one way or another, it seems like everything that they're doing is to lead to my death, my grave. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Anyway, I went back to sleep on Second and Yamhill, and they came into the tent twice again. So this morning I addressed the issues. Lost my mind, went throughout the city, and literally addressed every issue that I could possibly think of that applies to my situation here in Portland. And the Ku Klux Klan and Gabriel Franklin and John MacArthur are all working together, and now they're putting shit in my bag so that the food that I'm eating either tastes like shit or smells like shit. And of course, with the shit, comes the snake. Since I'm not going into the store to fuck their shitty butthole, now they're bringing it and putting it in my sack, and who knows how much of my property here has that shitty smell on it, they might even be on my clothes. I'm not exactly sure why these people are trying to, I guess it goes back to the color of my skin, and they're emphasizing, this is how gross America has become, okay? In my situation here, these people are literally just disgusting. Franklin and MacArthur and the homosexuals and the Klan, all of them, they're just gross, They come in the middle of the night, they sexually assault, they do whatever the hell they want. And the police department, they don't care, They don't do nothing, and if there is no picture or video, even if there was picture or video or witnesses, they wouldn't do anything. It's a black and white thing, Whites on one side, to the glory of their praise, and then blacks on the other side, suffering under the tyranny and in the misery of white supremacy. Anyway, I don't have much to say. The sermon that I preached yesterday, I haven't uploaded it yet. I did go to the, after I left the city, after I preached the message, after I left the city, and to be honest with you, I don't think that was a real body that that you saw from a distance. I think it was a dummy that was covered by some sort of cheesy blanket, just to make a mockery and an ass out of me. I think the police department did that on purpose. They had sexually assaulted me. I had addressed an issue on cardboard, and just to make an ass out of me, they falsified the whole thing. Unless they have real footage. And speaking of the devil, and there they go right there. Speaking of the devil, she just gave me a face, the one that was there. They're anything European that is not of God and Christ is, and I'm beginning to wonder now about the faith, because there's a distinction, a division between black and white, okay? And the division between black and white is more and more and more. It's drawing nearer and nearer and nearer and nearer and nearer to fruition, to show that blacks are of the devil and whites are of I think they're trying to say that whites are of God, but with the blood and the bones of the natives and of the nations that have been spilled, I can't attribute that to a European, no matter what they look like on the outside. And I had to address the issue of the external appearance this morning. So as black as they are and as shitty as they may look to you, yet the beauty of these people, they're out. I gotta get going. I'm addressing an issue. So, very sensitive issue. They're out. Anyway, I gotta get going.